Can't help falling in love with you.
What is up, you guys? Thank you so much for stopping by my channel, for clicking on this video. I hope you enjoy it. By the title of this video, you can tell this is going to be my week 1 through week 6 pregnancy update. Right now I'm actually 6 weeks and 3 days, I believe. And I had every intention of making this video when I was exactly 6 weeks, but it didn't work out the way I wanted. And I'm actually feeling really tired right now because we just got home from church and we had our Thanksgiving dinner and everything at church, which was delicious, and I was starving, so I was so ready to eat, but now I'm feeling very full and tired. So I'm going to make this as short and sweet and to the point as I possibly can. But I do have things that are written down, so that way, that's not all that I'm going to say, but I do want to remember what I was planning on saying, so that way I don't forget anything, you know. Anyway, so I found out I was pregnant on October the 30th, and I was 2 days before my missed period, and my plan was to take a pregnancy test on November 1st, because I took my pregnancy test and found out I was pregnant with my first son, JJ, when it was November 15th, I think. So we just thought it would be so cool if I found out I was pregnant again in November and everything. But I was too anxious, and I went ahead and took a test, and I just wanted to find out as soon as I possibly could. But my test kept on coming back negative, and if you haven't watched my pregnancy announcement video, you should definitely go watch that. I'll leave it up in the iCard. And then also check out my line progression video, and in that video I explain more about all the negative tests I got and when I actually got the positive test and everything like that. But I did want to say that I was 2 days before my missed period, and I didn't really, I wanted to be pregnant so bad. This baby was very much wanted, and we prayed for this baby and planned for this baby, but I didn't expect, to get pregnant right away because it was our first month trying, and I feel like that's pretty unheard of to get pregnant, right away when you are trying. People try and try and try and don't get pregnant, and then they don't try, and then they do get pregnant, so I just didn't think it was going to happen right away. And because it was our first cycle, and also because I am nursing still, but I did get my period back when JJ was only 6 months old, so this was my 9th cycle since getting my period back. So I was pretty certain it was working the way that it was supposed to, and I was just hoping and going on faith that I would get pregnant, but I still didn't think that I would. But anyway, my big plan for getting pregnant with our second child was when my son was 15 months old, I wanted to get pregnant again. And so that way they would be about 2 years apart. But again, I really didn't think it would work out that way. But it did. And the Lord just really answered our prayers and blessed us with this baby. And I'm so excited. There's nothing like being pregnant. I mean, I absolutely loved being pregnant with our first baby. And although I love being a mother to him with him outside of the womb, but there's just nothing like being pregnant. I could be pregnant all year long. Actually, no, I take that back. No, I could take that back because it does get pretty exhausting, but I love being pregnant. I actually didn't experience any morning sickness with JJ, which that leads me to talk about all the symptoms in this pregnancy. From before I found out I was pregnant, I really didn't have anything that just screamed, "You're pregnant." The biggest thing was I was starving, constantly starving. I needed to eat all the time, everything that I could get my hands on. I was really, really hungry. And I had moments where I was tired, but I have a toddler, so I feel like that's to be expected. And I had just a tiny bit of cramping, but not anything extreme. And as far as morning sickness, I haven't really experienced that either yet. I'm only 6 weeks, so I mean it still could come, but so far I haven't experienced any morning sickness. Thank the Lord. Fingers crossed that it'll stay that way. And those symptoms have continued up to this point. but I'm not as hungry. That increase in appetite has faded quite a bit, and I'm still pretty tired here and there. I haven't really experienced any more cramping, but pregnancy brain has come on strong. Actually, before I even found out I was pregnant, this is really embarrassing, like seriously so bad, but Jimmy and I went to town, and I put my son in his car seat and everything, and when we got to where we were going, which was only like 5 minutes away, Jimmy got out of the car and went to go get JJ out of the car seat. And he goes, "Babe, you didn't buckle him all the way in." And I had just like strapped the shoulder part and didn't like clip the bottom part. And I was like, "Are you serious? Are you serious?" And I didn't even know I was pregnant at this point. And I was like, "Pregnancy brain?" And he was like, "I knew you were going to say that, but I didn't know I was pregnant." But anyway, this is my favorite part of any pregnancy update, is talking about how big the baby is this week. And this week the baby is the size of a sweet pea, which is fabulous. Last time I told you guys the size of the baby, it was the size of a poppy seed. And I actually have both here because I wanted to show y'all the difference. Just want one poppy seed. Okay, y'all, can you see that? Look at the difference. And a poppy seed, which I think it was that size like 3 weeks, 4 weeks. And then now it's the size of a sweet pea, which is amazing. Like, that just screams God, and the way that he is able to make a life out of something so tiny. And I just think it's amazing. Like, it literally blows my mind. And I love getting on my app and reading about all of the different developments every week. And this week, like, the baby has started to form its facial features, and its eye color is already put in place, its hair color is already put in place, its characteristics, its personality traits, like all of those things are already set in place from conception. And again, that just screams God to me. It just, like, I mean, how can you explain that away? You can't, to me. So I'm just so thankful for that. And then the biggest, like, blessing this week, probably my high for this week, is getting on my app and seeing that the baby now has a heartbeat. And that brings me so much peace and comfort. Although I haven't heard the heartbeat yet, just knowing that it has one, I'm so excited about that. But my low for this week is just the worries and the fears that come with pregnancy, not knowing, you know, I haven't heard the heartbeat like I just said, and not knowing, you know, if there will be a heartbeat when I go to listen for one. I know I just like contradicted myself. There is a heartbeat, but maybe there won't be one. But I trust the Lord that there is a heartbeat, but there is the fear that what if, you know. But I'm just placing this whole pregnancy in the Lord's hands, and I know He's going to bring us through it all, and we'll have a good, healthy baby, and a good labor and delivery, and everything postpartum will be wonderful. But I have quite a while to even think about all of that. I'm only 6 weeks pregnant. But anyway, I guess that is all for today, folks. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you haven't already, please subscribe. This is going to be an awesome journey, and I definitely want you to come along with us. Thanks so much, guys. No. We're not done yet. I forgot. So again, we just got done eating our Thanksgiving dinner, so I'm feeling kind of like extra bloated and full, but I do want to show you guys the bump. What is there. I do have leftover from my first son, JJ, but I do want to document everything, so I want to show you guys the bump, although this is kind of embarrassing for me, but I do want to show it nonetheless. And here it is. There's the bump. Six weeks. So there it is. Thank you guys so much for watching. Come back again next time. I'll see y'all then. Bye, guys.